for.
How about 2 tasty sausage McMuffin sandwiches for only $2 at McDonald's? 2 for $2. And don't forget the premium roast coffee.
You know, I just got this new Chase checking account.
Really?
Yeah, check this out. There's no deposit slips or envelopes. Take the check and right in there.
Now Chase ATMs take the worry out of making a deposit.
So that's it? They got it? Duh. Oh, it's on the receipt.
It also works with cash.
Really?
Yeah, do you have a 20 or?
Yeah.
Voila.
It's cool.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, wait, where's my 20?
Hey, what's up,
Chase
dude?
checking. Because secure matters. Chase what matters.
Ah, great, there's your friends. But who's that with them? That's not you, that's Todd. He's just like you, only funny and better looking and more, well, Todd. But unlike you, Todd is in the front row, singing, if that's what you'd call it. And he takes photos suitable for framing. Every time. The life you were meant to live. Caesar's Windsor.
Military planes and ships continue to find large chunks of debris from the Air France jetliner. The plane disappeared over the Atlantic. That was earlier this week. However, investigators fear they may never find the plane's black boxes. Automatic messages from the flight seem to indicate the box came apart. That's crucial to knowing what happened. One message reported a loss of cabin pressure. The second signaled complete electrical failure. Another Air France flight from Brazil to Paris did receive a bomb threat just days before the tragedy. Police inspected the plane for explosives, but they didn't find anything.
Well, here, a man accused of killing one soldier, wounding another outside of an Arkansas Army-Navy recruiting center pleads not guilty. 23-year-old Abdul Hakim Mohammed, who changed his name from Carlos Bledsoe, is being held without bond tonight. Police say Mohammed targeted soldiers because of what they had done, quote, to Muslims in the past. The father of the soldier who was killed says his family, in fact, moved to Arkansas for a quiet life after years of military service.
He stood up. I do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And that's what he did.
FBI has uncovered as well maps of the gunman's computer, causing concern he was not acting alone and had other targets.
Let's give you a look right now at some of the other stories making headlines tonight. You might think that you're safe in the back of a police car, right? Well, an Arizona woman died there. Officers detained the suspected woman of drunk driving, and they put her in the back of the squad car. Then a man driving another car hit the cruiser from behind, setting both vehicles on fire. Officers could not get the woman out in time enough to save her. And a person of interest in a child rape case in Philadelphia is in critical condition. An angry mob recognized him and jumped him on the street. 12 people jumped this man. Police are waiting for results of a DNA test before they charge him with rape. And the fire that gutted a controversial topless coffee shop has been ruled an arson. The Grandview Topless Coffee Shop in Maine went up in flames just hours after the owner talked to local officials about revamping the shop. He wanted to make it more like a strip club.
Well, here a major faux pas by the federal government as a secret nuclear list accidentally gets released. The 266-page report marked highly confidential somehow made it onto the government website. It gives detailed information about hundreds of the nation's civilian nuclear sites and programs. It also reveals precise locations of stockpiles of fuel for nuclear weapons. The document did not contain any information about military nuclear operations, but the Energy Secretary admits a mistake is a, quote, little embarrassing.
All right, it has been a cool and rainy week. We're ready for some warm weather.
Maybe things, Stacey, will look better.
I hope so.
For the weekend. Andre's up next with the 8 Day.
A teacher drunk at school, but that's not what got him into trouble. He is caught on tape doing something else.
Joe, you have to do this for fans. You said you would do it. You have to do it.
How about Joe Jonas in leopard leotard there and heels? Watch him bust out Beyonce's moves.
He's no Justin Timberlake.
You're watching Fox 8 News, broadcast in high definition. Tune in for the Fox 8 Facebook Friend of the Day every day on Fox 8 News in the morning. Brought to you by Montrose Auto Group. You've got a friend at Montrose.
Try Arby's new fajita flatbread melts. The perfect combo of spicy fajita flavor and baked flatbread with roast chicken or beef. Get yours with curly fries and a drink for just $5 and you'll say, I'm thinking Arby's.
The #1 movie in the nation is Disney Pixar's Up.
Oh, yes.
Critics call it one of the best movies of the year. It's hilarious.
Squirrel!
Squirrel! Where? I hate squirrels!
Disney Pixar's Up, rated PG. Now play.
Oh, boy!
Log on to fox8.com for this week's Real Deal.
Your pet makes lots of friends, but there's one little friend you don't want him to meet, the flea. Just one in your home can turn into thousands fast, infesting carpets, furniture, even your bed. To stop an infestation, ask for Frontline Plus. It quickly kills fleas, their eggs, and larvae, even ticks. It's waterproof, and one dose lasts all month long. Fleas are nobody's friends. Ask for the vet's #1 choice for dogs and cats, Frontline Plus.
Tune in to Major League Baseball on Fox this Saturday to see Cleveland battle Chicago. Only on Fox 8. Brought to you by Verizon Wireless.
Hey guys, it's Jenny K. Hope you're having a great day. Check out Lighthouse Laboratories. Log on to fox8.com/lighthouselab where you can learn all about swimming this.
You've trusted me to tell stories of injustice on television for more than a decade. Now I want to tell your story to a jury.
522-9000.
Catastrophic injury, wrongful death, injustice.
Make my team your team.
In our pasteurized and sanitized world, we are crying out for something real. Something like Detroit, where we are brought alive by the reds, greens, silvers, and blues. So when you need to feel something again, come on down to Detroit, because the thrill of a real city is pure Michigan. Your trip begins at michigan.org.
It's MVP month at Spitzer Dodge, where you get more value, period, like brand new 09 calibers from only $13,878 and up to $10,000 off sticker on all our new cars and trucks. At Spitzer Dodge, where amazing deals are being made.
Well, you're not happy about this. A lot of people very upset with their plants. I know my topsy-turvy is not growing as well as it should be right now because of the weather, not because of the topsy-turvy.
Mine are struggling too, my plants, not my topsy-turvy, because it's so cool,
I need some
Andre.
explaining.
That's why I went with a variety that tolerates cool weather this year. Because of that summer forecast we gave you, probably cooler than normal, fewer than normal 90-degree days, but we'll see how that pans out. Nothing in the short term. Early next week, we'll get back into the 80s, briefly. All right, let's show you what's going on right now. It's cool. 54, Cleveland. Akron, Canton, 54. All of our web weather spies are following suit. The cool spot, Richflay in Montville, with that's in Geauga County, with a 51 right now. I've got a sneaking suspicion that some of those nooks and crannies are going to get down into the low 40s tonight, but we're going to have to deal with some fog. We'll tell you why in the next weather segment. But now Huntington's starting to cool off, 63, 56 Parkersburg. Virtually everyone in Ohio, with the exception of Huntington, stayed in the 50s all day long. But look, here's the encouraging note. The rain is settling south, and it's beginning to disappear. On the broad scale, you can see that we have the center of the cool air almost overhead. High pressure right now near Detroit is slipping down. And that's going to control our weather, fortunately, for a few days once we get rid of the morning fog. You can see from our web weather spies, the heaviest amounts of rain occurred basically toward the south end of things. Across the northern counties, it was barely enough to measure in most cases, including just a trace at Vermilion. But Thursday, Friday, and probably most of Saturday, too, no rain. We've got high pressure sliding in. A bit of a fresh wind, though, I think will start pushing around these muckleheads. Mucklehead count tonight, 41, not bad. And I think a lot of them are going to get kind of a clean sweep with the northeast wind tonight.
Good.
Yeah. Talk to people on motorcycles, not happy about it.
Oh, I would imagine not. They've been out full force over the last 2 weeks.
Okay, thank you, Andre.
Alrighty.
You know, all babies are beautiful, but You probably think your little one is the cutest baby in the world. Well, if your child is 2 years old or younger, here's what you should do. Enter her in our adorable baby picture contest, her or him. Your child will compete with children from across the country for a $5,000 prize. And locally, you could win a party for $25 from East Coast Custard. To enter the Beautiful Baby Contest, go to fox8.com, click on What Else? Beautiful Baby Contest. We will be showing some of the pictures on Fox 8 News. You have until July 2nd to submit your picture, and the voting begins on July 6th. Well, their marriage is legal, but you won't see it in the paper.
A same-sex couple losing their battle to share their big news with friends and family.
The show will go on, even if John and Kate don't. Secret plans to save one of cable's